Hi, welcome on to ArsenalFanTV. Looking very festive in the studio today. We've got the Christmas tree, the hats on. We got the Arsenal Christmas crackers. Yeah. There's a victory inside this against Man City this weekend. It's a big game. I cannot understate this game. Possibly the biggest game of the season for Arsenal. And I'm going to give you the reasons why in a minute. Just to say, on today's show, we've teamed up today with FREEbets. FREEbets.org.uk. They've given us free special betting offers on the game. So if you're a betting person, those offers are going to be in the links. Some great offers exclusive to ArsenalFanTV. So if you want to jump on those, you can do. I'll give you a few more details about that later on. But first of all, let's take a look at this game. And as I just said, it is so big. That slip up during the week against Everton was really costly for Arsenal. And, you know, it's only the second game we've lost this season. It's the first game that we've lost away from home. But the problem was twofold. First of all, we conceded from set pieces in the game and we put in a poor performance. That was very concerning. And secondly, all of our rivals won the day after. Liverpool won, Chelsea won, Man United won, Manchester City won, all of them. I mean, they all had pretty easy games, but they all got the job done, which means that, you know, teams are catching up on us, below us. And it also means that, you know, Chelsea are really moving away from us. 6 points ahead of us now going into Christmas. Chelsea, the last 4 times they've been top at Christmas, they've won the league. So it's really worrying. And Chelsea play at 12:30 on Saturday. Now, if they win that game against Crystal Palace away, which, let's face it, you would expect them to win it, they could be 9 points ahead of us going into that game against Manchester City on Sunday. So it's vital. Listen, if you're 6 points behind, that's not unassailable, but it's vital that we stay close to Chelsea. And we've got such a test on our hands against Manchester City. We know about the quality they've got. Now, I know there's a lot of people that I've been speaking to this week, and they've been saying things to me like, yeah, but there's no Aguero. So, you know, we're sorted. I'm like, are they forgetting all the other players that Manchester City have? Sterling, Nolito, you know, Yaya Toure, David Silva, you know, Kevin De Bruyne. They are a quality team that can hurt you. Iheanacho. They've got excellent players all around that pitch. Now, the main area of weakness, of course, that we know with Manchester City this season has been their defending. Their defending has been poor. Their goalkeeper has been poor. And that is the area where Arsenal really can get stuck into Manchester City. And that's an area that we must exploit. And we didn't do that enough the other night against Everton. We were really lax. It was almost as if we went that goal up and we thought that everything was just going to happen. And Everton stepped up their game and we didn't live with them. That's basically what happened the other night. So we've got to defend right first and foremost, because if we defend right, I feel we will win the game. I feel that's the key to Arsenal. Defend well in that game against Manchester City, and I feel we can bag the 3 points in the game. And if you look at our record, you know, I was looking at my notes before the game. If you look at our record against Man City, it's pretty decent recently. I mean, I remember like a few years ago going away to Man City and we got tonked 6-3 in that game. And that was a different type of Arsenal we were playing, Arsenal that was playing that day. This is a much stronger Arsenal. And our recent record, Arsenal are unbeaten in their last 6 games against Manchester City in all competitions. We've won 3, drawn 3, lost none. So, you know, that's, you know, we can go there with a lot of heart that we can do well. I mean, last season we drew 2-2 at their place. We beat them 2-1 at our place. So we've got a good record against Manchester City. We know that Manchester City are going to try and play football. And I remember when we played them, and I know this is just a friendly, but when we played them, at the start of the season over in Sweden, I was at the game and it was just a friendly. But I remember Arsenal pressed City high up the pitch that day and we got a lot of joy. Even though we went 1 goal down, we got a lot of joy and we came back. I think we won the game 3-1. And I remember saying to myself that day, you know what? City, they're a good team, but if you press them, you can put them in a lot of problems. And I know that's the style that Pep Guardiola likes to play, playing out from the back. So I really think that that's what Arsenal need to do this weekend. We need to press the life out of them. And with players like Alexis Sanchez, you know, he can get a lot of joy up against Bravo. He knows Bravo, of course, is a countryman. He plays for Chile as well, Bravo. But if we press high up the pitch, press their defenders, we can get joy. We've got to have to be brave, because if you press City and they get beyond the press, they can be devastating. They've got De Bruyne, they've got quality players. And on De Bruyne, he's one of the best deliverers of crosses in the business. And they would have seen the other night how, you know, Baines delivered that cross and got the goal. And they will be saying to themselves, right, De Bruyne, get crosses into the box. Arsenal are vulnerable. There's no Mustafi. So we're really, really going to have to be right on the money with that and defend those chances well. But we know what sort of team City are going to come with. We know that they're going to be an attacking team. They're not going to come and try to defend. They are coming to go toe-to-toe and try and win the game. And I think that suits Arsenal. Another stat I was looking at here, Petr Cech, he's failed to keep a clean sheet in his last 7 Premier League games. And the other night, none of those goals were his fault. The penalties that he hasn't been able to save, you know, it's really difficult to save a penalty. But yeah, no clean sheet in his last 7 Premier League games. He's never gone 8 games. Never gone 8 games without keeping a clean sheet. So that's a good omen. Arsenal haven't lost a consecutive Premier League game since 2014. That's when we lost 6-0 to Chelsea and 3-0 to Everton. So the stats are with us in a way, but we've got to put in a performance. We have to do that. Just before I give you what I think the team should be, let me just get into those. I told you about these offers that are available through FREEbets. Thank you very much to FREEbets for giving these deals to us. Make sure you read the terms and conditions. The first one is for Arsenal to win and both teams to score. 4-1. If you sign up, you receive £10. You receive a £10 free bet without depositing any money. That's available through Sky Bet. The second offer is Man City and Arsenal to draw, which is a lot of people fancy a draw. Wouldn't be the greatest result for both teams, a draw. Both teams really need a win. Well, forget both teams. We need a win. If you sign up, bet £10, you get £30 in free bets. And that offer is an exclusive free bets offer, is available through William Hill. And the final one is this one. It's Arsenal to win. The odds 23-10. Sign up and receive £200 in free bets. And that deal is courtesy of Bet365. And all of those deals are in the description below. So jump on those if you love a flutter. FREEbets also have a special offer. If you sign up to any of the free deals that I just mentioned, you can win yourself a signed Dennis Bergkamp Arsenal shirt. All you got to do is sign up right now and leave it in the comments below which deal you signed up to, and you'll be entered free into the draw. The team. What team should we play against Manchester City? We know they're not going to have Aguero. There's no Fernandinho. There's no Gundogan. He's out as well. So that's 3 major players that they're going to be missing. But let's not be fooled. Let's not take it lightly because Aguero's not playing. I personally would go with the same team that we played the other night, which is, as you know, in goal, Petr Cech. Same back 4 as the other night, which is Gabriel and Koscielny in the middle. They've got to do better. Monreal and Bellerin, both of those got to do better as well. It's particularly up against De Bruyne. Xhaka and Coquelin, there was nothing wrong with them the other night, apart from Xhaka cannot be jumping in against these quick and tricky players for City. Ozil must do better, as we know, in this game, but this is a sort of game where everyone's going to be looking for Ozil to step up in. You know, he got a lot of criticism the other night. This is a game that he's got to take centre stage in. Out on the wings, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, another guy that has to step up. I did a podcast on Tuesday for The Sun with Ian Wright, and I was saying to Wright, I know you said on Match of the Day you want him to play every week, but I think this guy's got to earn that position. You know what I mean? Iwobi, past few games has been very effective and scored goals, but I would throw Ox in there again and say, Ox, show us what you can do. Walcott on the other wing, he owes us a game, but he's got a decent record playing against Manchester City, so I definitely have him in there, and we definitely need that pace in behind. And I would still stick with having Alexis up front as well. Even though Giroud's got a great record against Man City, but Giroud, I think, will be a good guy to bring off the bench against City. I think pacey team, pace in behind is what can hurt that City defence with Kolarov, John Stones. You know, we can get in behind that defence. It's not the quickest, most mobile defence, and we know that they're going to keep trying to play out from the back. We must press them up high up at the pitch. We must be compact. If we do that, I think we can get a joy. I'm going to go for Arsenal winning this game by 2-1. I know it's the same old 2-1, but there's goals in the game, but I think Arsenal will win this game. We need to win this game. If we win this game, it'd be a great Christmas. We'll be back on track. If we draw the game, we could be 8 points behind Chelsea. It's not the end of the world because, you know, we're not even halfway through the season yet. I want people to recognise that. It wouldn't be the end of the world. We've got a lot of winnable games coming up after that. If we lose the game, for morale going into Christmas, it would be terrible. And also, you know that, you know, you've got Liverpool, Tottenham, Man United, all of them coming up on our heels. So a win would be brilliant. What do you guys think? Leave your teams below. What do you think as well? And as I said, if you want to have a bet, jump on the links in the description. Thanks for watching ArsenalFanTV. Looking forward to the game. We'll be up there, of course. Make sure if you're up there and you want to do an interview, come and see us.